We're like really far ahead of him. Never mind. Alright, welcome back. This is Purgatory 2. I actually don't know what part this is going to be yet. But here we are. We're going through the door. Just going to go right into it. There seems to be two directions. Let's go left first, because that seems... Oh my god, that's a lot of bodies. Good god. Well, the good news is there's no Oliver yet. Even if there was electricity supplied to it, you still do not want to take this elevator. It would only take you down to the lower levels. Seriously. But this green sign here, doesn't it mark this elevator as an emergency exit? Yes, it's an emergency exit sign, but they are all fake. Fake? Most people who do not understand this building structure will end up dying on their own. But they leave these emergency exit signs as a trap in case any intruders survive. Well, that's kind of fucked up, actually. How did the staff of the facility navigate this then, in the case of an emergency? That seems a little odd, frankly. All right, and it appears to be working as intended. Yeah, it sure does. So it's two dupe people that goes then. That is exactly the case. God damn. Yeah, that's clever, I guess, but it's also kind of a double-edged sword. But then again, I guess if your personnel are just a bunch of cyborgs, then why doesn't really matter now, does it? So I gotta go through the door. There you go. Sometimes it's like really hard to like align yourself to a small. Yeah, I don't know. RPG Maker like games like this. I think this one's made on the Wolf RPG editor or something. I don't know, but sometimes it just doesn't play nice. I don't know. Hope everyone's doing alright, by the way. And again, I appreciate feedback on the microphone. This is the new one I'll be using from now on. It's supposed to be better. So anyway, it feels like we finally made it to the top. We are still on the lower levels, though. Stop forcing high school students like us to despair and face the harsh realities of the world, please. Okay, well, I was just told that exit signs are to dupe us, so I'm not going that way. Then again, I want to know what is over there, so I am saving it first. Because this game has extra stuff, man. I want to know what the heck's going on. Yeah, it was a trap. This one is D14. This demon is completely immobile. It will eat any prey that happen to touch or interact with it. Physical attacks are ineffective against it, so the only way to kill it is to burn it. It is very similar to D15, another demon that is mass wall of flesh. Of course, my dwelling would easily swallow up all these lesser wall of flesh demons and use them for sustenance. Okay, let's turn back. Lesser wall demons. I guess that's true. She's like a super large version of them. And also happens to have like a super intellect because she can absorb everything. So much elevators. This place is so deep. Imagine how long it took to make this place. I keep thinking about it as I'm like navigating it. It's crazy. It makes you wonder if where they got all the funding for it, you know? Oh, the demonic axe restored. That must mean that we're about to fight Oliver, maybe? Something like that. Well, that was nearly scared the crap out of me. That axe of yours is incredible, and it's so alive. So even if that weapon were to be destroyed, it could always restore itself with time. Really, I cannot believe that actually happened to you. And then, starting to get like flashbacks to Dude, Where's My Car? God, I'm old. Good movie, by the way. Well, kind of. It was funny for the time. If I rewatched it, I probably wouldn't like it. Anyway, got sidetracked. I'm sorry to interrupt all this excitement, but I think we should keep moving. It looks like Enri in Noon. I'm gonna say Noon. Yeah, I think that's... I'm sorry I'm struggling so much on that name, by the way. I'm sure that's annoying to listen to. Enri and Yoon are getting along just fine. It is because they are both demons. You are correct. We do not have time to stop and stand around. Oh, must be boss fight time. If it triggered a save. We will save over this one. Wait, isn't that the same area that we trapped that one spider? Oh, wait, no, this is smaller. Oh, there's gates over there. What's wrong? They are open. Is that bad? It is extremely bad. Because they are open, the spider escaping from the poisonous gas may have come this way. And if they happen to get past here, there is a chance they can escape above into the city and wreak havoc. Ah, it looks like Ebel was right to have a contingency plan. After all. Huh. I guess, Noon didn't anticipate Oliver thwarting her plan. Or ruining her plan. We need to close this place as soon as possible. Those spiders are bad enough on their own, but they won't bring the poisonous gas along with them. But won't they bring the poisonous gas along with them? You need not worry about that. In order to reach this point, the spiders will need to go through the pipes where blood is constantly flowing. Therefore, the poisonous gas cannot make it this far. Regardless, the spiders still pose a threat. True. That's a lot of gates. Well, I don't see any, so how about we go close the gates now? Understood. Let me give it a try. In the meantime, I need both of you to keep an eye out. I will try to close them as quickly as I can. Right. Alright. It's just me and you, Enri. Let's move on. You and I are going to be a vanguard if any spiders come this way. Rather, I guess I'm not really meant for the front lines, but you are, huh? I'm still going to be a burden to Enri. I mean, you could have just picked up one of the axes. We found like an axe and a sword or something back in the lab. I mean, in a way, she was an ordinary human and she just so happened to pick something up. And she became a super badass demon with an axe. Doesn't seem like she's harmed in any other way other than that. Then again, I guess that's not what everyone wishes for themselves. At this point, it's kind of hurts. By the way, again, sorry for the mouse pointer. I just noticed it. OBS picks it up. It's not supposed to. God, all these freaking videos have my mouse pointers awkwardly in the center of the screen. Hopefully it's not there now. Annoying. OBS literally picks it up through the game. It's just sitting in my desktop. It doesn't show it for me. I just so happened to notice it when I looked at the freaking display. Anyway, my bad. And Enri has been pushing herself so hard just for us to make it this far. I can't stand this. I know this is going to be an incredibly stupid call, but I'm going to be the de facto leader here. Enri, I'll be the one leading the charge here. And I want you to act as my support, please. What I'm trying to say is that I'll be the one to fight on the front lines while you cover me from behind. But she's like, how are you going to do that? Yeah, you're absolutely right. I really shouldn't be putting myself in this situation. And I'm assuming she said, yes, you're right. I hate how useless I am. Well, I mean, you're surrounded by people with super demon strength. I mean, don't feel bad. You're just a human with apparently the innate ability to read people's emotions, I guess. I guess that's his power. There's nothing I could do in this case, in a case like this. Well, look at the bright side. You're diplomatic. You're the diplomatic weapon. You could talk it out where they can't. Well, so there has to be at least something I can do to help. Maybe. What can I do to help out? I think I got it. Enri, Neon, please hear me out. I'm not good at putting it into words, but at least try. But I at least want to say, we're all gonna make it out of here alive. He's trying to motivate him. That's all. That will good talk. Good talk. Good talk. Yeah, Bella, is it really okay to say something so meta? What do you mean? It is the timing of that statement. Is it not something of a death flag? Yeah, I was just gonna say. Oh yeah, kinda is, huh? Uh-oh. Wait, it's gonna be the big one, isn't it? Oh no, these are just supercharged, apparently red spiders. These are different. Those aren't the same ones we saw before. Hey, but what is the situation? There's 3 spiders. I can't see if there are any more approaching yet. I have a feeling Mr. Big Guy is going to be showing up soon. And I'm not sure how we're going to handle the big spider. That guy seems pretty strong. And there's a lot of gates there, though. Abel, continue to tell me the situation. But the moment it gets dangerous, run. Got it. How much do you need, Ewan? If you buy me time, 1 minute, that's all I need. 1 minute, got it. Enri, you hear that? If we could just hold him out for just 1 minute, we can do this. Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Defend the gates at all costs. So what do I do? As Abel. Alright, here's what I should do. I have to watch Enri carefully and make sure that she doesn't go too far ahead. And I should stay out of her way as much as possible. We got this. So what is my role, though? What do I do as a gameplay standpoint? I'm a little confused. Doesn't look like she really needs any help. Killed those giant spiders in a blink of an eye. It's amazing what a demon can do. Yeah, imagine an army of them. Which is exactly what Oliver wants to do. Jesus. I kind of want to see this. Alright, don't go too far ahead. No freaking way. That's so awesome, right? Enri's awesome. She's fucking badass. Honestly, I would love this game to get an adoption for animation. If I had any skills to do it, I would do a fan animation. It's really awesome. I wonder if there is. I'll have to look into it. What's going on? Is she looking for something? Oh! Defend yourself with a metal pipe. Attack the spider with the metal pipe. Swing around your metal pipe. Chuck your metal pipe at the spider. Okay, so this is an extremely strong giant spider. Hitting it with a metal pipe did seem to work on the basic ones at the beginning. So I'm going to say defend. Not attack, but just defend. Oh, saved me. I don't know if that actually was the right call. Yeah, but what are you doing there? You should have stayed closer to me. My bad. You didn't mess up, Enri. You were kicking ass out there. I'm just glad Neon was also here to save my skin. Praise me more. Sorry, but we don't have time for that. It's pretty good music. Probably copyright though. This isn't good. There's a whole ton of them. Neon, how's the gates coming along? Just fine. We may have already won this. And here comes the boss. It's gonna be the big guy, I can tell you right now. It's definitely gonna be the big guy. You did it. Did we though? I don't know. I feel like the celebration's a little too early. You know what I mean? I think we're about to fight a big boy. And I know who it's gonna be. They teased him on the last part, so all I have to do is that'll work. Destroy this thing and we're done. So is everyone alright? Naturally. Say Noon, despite Oliver being able to control everything remotely, were you still able to close the gate? Gate here? That is because this place is safe from outside influence. Oh, how are you able to close the gate? That's what she said. That is because the place here is safe from outside influences. Ergo, Oliver cannot control it remotely. So once I destroyed the controls after they were closed, these gates are now permanently shut and can no longer be opened. You could say it is perfectly sealed tight, a perfectly sealed tight chamber. I see. Now then, Ebel Enri, we have we have lost a lot of time, so let's get moving. You never know what Oliver might be scheming up next. That's true. I mean, he's a super intelligent android, so I mean, we're kind of working against something pretty strong. She's right. Let's hurry. But be cautious. I was expecting the big spider to show up. It was perfect. It was like the big boss after the horde of the weak guys, you know. Enri, there is a shower room up ahead. Go on and wash the blood off. Oh, is there a shower scene in this game? Do you have something you want to say? I cannot wait to see the sky. Is that what you want to say? Ebel, you really do know what other people are thinking. You're so cool. Come on, Yoon. Don't you also have a similar ability? That's true. Not so much for buttering you up. Anyway, do you mind if I talk to you about Oliver for a moment? Sure, why not? Sure, go ahead. It is just that our biggest obstacle will be Oliver's left arm. Yeah, I know what you mean. What do you call that thingy on his arm? It looks somewhat like a cannon. I don't know why I was thinking cocoon. What the hell's wrong with me? It is an AMR anti-material rifle. And as long as he wields it, we are at a huge disadvantage. Well, here's the thing, right? You're 3-on-1, or sorry, probably 2.5-on-1. Ebel could still pose as a distraction. You are also in all directions at once, Noon. Like Noon is literally a huge entity. I feel like they could catch him off guard and cut his arm off. You know what I mean? Like, without that arm, he's useless. You know, it's just like a slightly stronger human, probably. That is why, first and foremost, we need to do something about it. After that, our following priorities will be his right arm, shoulder, hips, and legs, essentially his entire body, since he will be equipped with ERA, explosive reactive armor. Oh, there's more to it. I thought he just had the arm. Yeah, so I guess I'm actually the fool here. Sorry, I'm just positioning this. Still trying to figure out where to put this microphone. Like, I'm so used to wearing a headset that having an actual microphone. It's just... Anyway, sorry. Since he will be equipped with... yeah. That is why close combat is essentially useless. Explosive reactive armor. Does that mean it explodes? ERA is a special type of protective armor that responds to any strong impact with an explosion to mitigate damage. Wait a minute. Isn't that basically just the Silver or whatever Panther in Marvel? Like, you know, his like suit like absorbs damage but at a cost or something like that? I don't know, it's like similar. I think maybe that's where he got the idea for it. Or she, I actually don't know. When used in close combat, it will take damage in the end. And in the end will be the attacker, not the receiver. The one who takes damage at the end will be the attacker, not the receiver. So then what happens if I were to hit him with my metal pipe? Ebel, you would be utterly annihilated. I like the word annihilated over obliterated. No way. Now that you mention it, I recall Enri stating she might not be able to beat Oliver. Maybe that's the reason why. I wonder if it's because Enri's instincts somehow sensed the impending danger, and what she realized that it would be wise to not attempt any attacks on Oliver. I see. Did you know this information yourself, or was it absorbed from the victim? Neither, actually. It was obtained... I obtained this information from reading through the data available on the mother computer on the lower levels. Very smart. Well, it certainly seems like we got something to show for all our snooping around. Be sure to share this information with Enri, okay? But I have already told her. When did this happen? Mentally, probably. Do you like me? Of course I like you. You're my friend. That question came out of nowhere. I do think fondly of you. Do you get the pick which girl Ebel gets with or something? I feel like this is slowly starting to turn into a dating sim. There's now 3 love interests, or maybe 2.5, because I'm not really sure if Neon actually cares. I definitely don't want to say this. That might offend her, actually. I don't want to piss off a super being, so I'll just say I do think fondly of you. After all, we've been nothing but helpful and reliable since the very start. And you saved my life a moment ago. Of course, I can always depend on Enri, but I feel guilty over being nothing short of useless when I compare to you two. Abel, you are a liability. Hey, at least I'm trying my best. Have some confidence, Abel. No matter what happens, I would not let you or Enri die as long as I'm around. I will protect everyone. Oh, she is shockingly wholesome. You know, for such a monstrous, like, demon that she is, she's incredibly wholesome. Just don't do anything rash. Especially considering she's mostly the embodiment of several hundred to thousands of human beings that were criminals. You would think she'd actually be a bit more mean and soulless, but it's the opposite. You and me both, Abel. Yes, your clothes are clean now. However, they're still wet. I'm assuming, well, she probably had to wash it with water. Okay, we'll dry them. Wait, you could do that? How is it? Are they dry now? Apparently she could frickin' she becomes an air dryer whenever she wants now. They're still a bit damp, but please bear with it. Now then, Abel, Enri, let's get a move on. This game's awesome. It really is. What's wrong? We might be in some sort of trouble. What does that mean? I should save it then. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on a second. I think the menu just spoiled what was about to happen. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Hold on a second. Look at this. There's 4 of them. Wait. Something's about to happen with her. Yeah, I knew there was something in here. I'm glad I came in here. What are those mysterious stones? Is that the alternate ending? Do I need like 10 of them or something? Like, how much do I have? I have 5. I hope that's enough. After Abel bonded with Neon, she is now multiplied. What? Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, is that the big spider? Oh, right, I remember that, the exit. Oh, shit. Yep, there he is. I knew he would show up eventually. Like, I was just wondering when. It was just a matter of when. I never thought D33 would find us. Enri, Noon, what are you doing? Come on quickly. This demon is persistent. Enri, and I will hold it back while you go. You'd be making a grave mistake. Both of you, get in. It's true. Why is he so persistent? Like, what about them is so fascinating to this thing? You would think it's like sole purposes. It's almost like the Mr. X in Resident Evil to the Redfield family. Oh man, why is this elevator not working? Damn it, what's going on? Is it malfunctioning? I do not know. I do not understand why it's not working either. I think Oliver's holding it. I think that's what's happening, actually. A D-type runaway has been detected. We'll be temporarily shutting down power in area G4. What does that mean? Eva, I do not think the elevator doors are going to stand for much longer. Why won't you work? God damn it! Work! Yep, she's getting ready. Got a plan. Honestly, them both together could probably beat this thing. It would just take coordination. Henry, what are you doing? Oh, that's kind of smart. But at the same time, you don't know what's going to be Ender. Yeah, I don't know about this one. We'll see where this goes. You must not do that. Even if we do not happen to survive the fall, even if we do happen to survive the fall, we have no means to get back up here. That is not what you're doing? Wait, what are you doing then? So that's your plan. Yes, I understood. I don't understand. I guess we're gonna see for ourselves. What else would our plan be? I will take care of the iron grates on the floor. I think they get what they're trying to do. Are they gonna try to like manually lift the elevator with like her abilities? I don't think I know what they're doing. Just gotta put a trust in these girls. They know what they're doing. Alright, done. Yeah, but even if something goes wrong, do not move from that spot. Alright. It suddenly goes... Oh, are they going to cut the floor? Okay, I see what they're going to do. He's going to come through the door, the floor's going to fall, and that's why they're keeping those two back chains up. Okay, I get it now. Now that means it's going to burst through the doors. Yes, it is. But without the chains to support it, it's just going to fall backwards. Yep. I look at it cut. I was like, it worked. That was terrifying, but it's over now. It only dropped down below. It will not be enough to kill it. I don't think anything's enough to kill this thing. Unless you burn it intensely, and I don't even know if that's enough. Of course it won't work. Man, that plan seriously saved our butts. You two knew exactly what to do. Nearly all of it was thanks to Enri. I would never have been able to form such a brilliant idea like she can. Jeez. I'm just truly thankful that both of you are here with me. I was completely distraught by our situation back there. It is not just you, Abel. I too felt the same way. I became so overwhelmed that I was losing perspective. That is why Enri was the true savior in all this. By the way, Noon, how were you able to get the iron gates on the floor to fall? Quite simple. I had the gastric acid that I produced inside my body come out of my arm and applied it to the iron grates. That's like stomach acid, right? Yes, it is super strong enough to dissolve iron in a heartbeat. Enri would have been hard pressed to weaken the gates in time, so that is why I took care of them in her place. I was really not quite sure if it would work or not, but you have to see for the results for yourself. I see. So basically, Enri cut the chains in two places while Noon melted the iron grates in order to make the floor drop. Yes, that is what happened. I don't know how to put this, but it seems like you're used to doing this, Enri. I want to have your mental fortitude and the ability to take action. Please give me your power. Jeez. A threat has been confirmed to be subsided. We will resume power to area G4. That is going to be the most unsafe elevator ride ever. Hold the hell on. Enri, Ebel, be careful not to fall. You got it. How are they gonna? They're gonna have to jump to get out. I will build a bridge to the door. Please wait a moment. Oh, okay. God, she's super handy, isn't she? There, we can safely cross over now. Still, do not make sure not to fall off. It would be awfully stupid to come all this way only to fall. We'll be careful. Whoa, what is this? Are we in the control room again? That's what it looks like.